What is up, everybody, man? Here is my late reaction. I'm live, Clean Media Live. Yeah, I want to talk about the whole Arbery trial verdict, which was pretty cut and dry. Like those three men got convicted of murdering Ahmaud Arbery in brutal fashion. As you see, like his pops was having a press conference with Benjamin Crump on the left and Al Sharpton on the right. Two of the biggest race hustlers out there on the media. And you know what? Low key, I wish like this would had more focus than the Kyle Rittenhouse case. But I mean, the Ahmaud Arbery case was pretty much cut and dry compared to Rittenhouse, where they can like make an angle out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like more controversy out of it. But let's play this.
We got that this history today, letting you know that black kid life don't matter. For real, all life matters. All life. Yes. Not just black children. We don't want to see nobody go through this. Amen. I don't want to see no daddy watch their kid get lynched and shot down.
Look at the Benjamin Crump's face, like, like Al Sharpton's like, what is he saying? All lives matter. What's going on here?
That's right, Mom. So it's all our problem.
Yeah.
It's all our problem. So hey, let's keep fighting. Let's keep doing it and making this place a better place for all human beings. Amen. All human beings. Amen.
I bet you they wrote that for him. But it's a great point. Like all lives matter. I mean, the thing is, saying all lives matter wasn't popular last year because they say like it was a distraction from like the Black Lives Matter statement. But the thing is, like, yeah, I mean, the point is like Black Lives Matter too. But thing is, all lives matter is you know what I'm saying, like we're all human beings. The thing is, I mean, Ahmaud Arbery was a human being that was taken out. I mean, taken out due to like a bias. I mean, basically, like he was checking out housing in somewhere in Georgia, and then the McMichael brothers showed up, thought he was acting suspicious, like he was a jogger or something, and then they like scoped him out, did a George Zimmerman style thing, and then killed him. But yeah, I mean, Ahmaud Arbery's father makes a good point, like all lives matter. But the thing is, like progressive activists don't really like that saying all lives matter because they're stuck on like whiteness is like the original sin and stuff. It's very crazy. And here's the state presenting still images of Travis McMichael bloody after shooting Ahmaud Arbery. As you see, like it's a clear case of. Yeah, I can't really go through that. And as you see, like they got the Confederate flag and everything, and before Arbery, the Michaels chased him for 5 minutes and described trapping him like a rat with their pickups. One with a Confederate plate. The defense didn't want the jury to see, claiming it wasn't relevant. Oh yeah, that's a clear sign these guys think the South will rise again. Like a rat, yeah, that's a clear yeah. That's a clear code. Like they saw Ahmaud Arbery as inferior. And I see the 76ers are playing the Warriors right now. And then here's a hot take from Steven Crowder. Ooh, a balanced take from Steven Crowder once. Ahmaud Arbery and Kyle Rittenhouse. Two reasonable judgments in 1 week. As you see, even Steven Crowder won't take the side of McMichaels because it's pretty cut and dry. Like those three guys were pretty clear had a racial bias against Ahmaud Arbery. That's cut and dry. Yet, like folks like Candace Owens try to like, yeah. I mean, Candace Owens try to like, yeah. I mean, yeah. Here, I'm gonna show you Candace Owens' take on Ahmaud Arbery. It was one of the most ridiculous things. Basically, victim blaming. It's funny, yeah. I mean, it's always interesting that Trump had more compassion and empathy for Ahmaud Arbery than Brandon Tatum, Candace Owens, and Blexit associates. Because the thing about Brandon Tatum and Candace Owens is they're really pandering to like white conservatives. I mean, they're basically comfort food for white conservatives. They're not going to say anything white conservatives strongly disagree with because they lose their money. That's the thing. Like, if you say anything real, like I've been for the last couple of months, they'll call you, oh, you're a commie, oh, you're this, you're that, you're liberal, that. and then you lose money. You know what I mean? Like, look what happened to Amazing Luke. I'll show you what happened to Amazing Luke. Is like pretty much, I think the Ahmaud Arbery thing that's really set him against like a lot of like white conservatives, a lot of the right and all that. You know what I'm saying? Because they started making excuses for those two murderers, who very clearly had a racial bias and were very clearly had dreams of having the South rise again. But no, that's not even funny. But let's play this from Trump.
The incident, I think it's horrible, and it's certainly being looked at by many people. I'm speaking to many people about it. He looked, I saw the picture of him in his tuxedo. It was so beautiful. I mean, he looks like a wonderful young guy. Would have been a wonderful, just a wonderful guy. I think it's a horrible thing. Now, with that being said, as you know, they're studying the case very carefully. They're interviewing everybody involved, and we'll see what happens. To me,
and as you see, even he showed more compassion than Candace Owens did. Here's Candace Owens' take on this. Pretty much trying to pander to her audience's biases.
And answers. First and foremost, he was not being pursued in the video, obviously. It looked like he was running towards the car, and then when...
Look at her, she's making excuses for the killers.
Guns, he went around and he attacked the person. So that actually left me with a lot of
she's
questions.
downplaying the Ahmaud Arbery shooting, like comfort, like certain audiences, like, oh, if Candace Owens says it, it's okay. Like if this black person says it, that's okay. That's her whole game. Like I know her game. It's like they need politics for the right. But anyway.
Who is recording this video? Because the person who was recording the video was obviously catching up to the situation. He hadn't been.
You told like 4 lies in less than 10 seconds. Okay. A few things, except he actually was trailing a person. The person recording the video was also chasing Ahmaud with Gregory and Travis. So, you said you did research or whatever on this case. How would you do research and not know that? I think like half...
Exactly, she didn't do research. I mean, Candace doesn't really do much research anyway. She just takes what the right-wing hive mind said and just goes along with it. And pretty much, she just goes along with what the Daily Wire is saying. I mean, that's just who Candace Owens is. She's a grifter. She doesn't really, she basically says whoever pays her checks. And in the past, it was Dennis Prager, and now it's Ben Shapiro. And as you see, like, the tweet is still up about Ahmaud Arbery. As she says, like zero evidence. And even a guy like this fellow, Richard Armand Mills, this guy, he's a fellow black conservative, follows me. He even called out Candace Owens for this tape. Who cares? His past and present don't matter at this point. People shouldn't take matters into their own hands. Trespassing on a construction site shouldn't equal the death sentence, whether it's or not. Common sense. And as you see, she's trying to like spin this. I care. I mean, the media has to stop lying. You addressed none of the lies. Exactly. She's not even addressing it. She's just trying to bypass it. She knows what she's doing. He wasn't jogging. Add a little cherry on top. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You don't know what Ahmaud Arbery is doing. Yeah, but the sad fact of the matter is, like, the Ahmaud Arbery case was very overshadowed by the Rittenhouse case. I'll show y'all. I'll show you all, like, the Google Trends. But, I'll show you a great take by Tulsi Gabbard. Or Leo, Tulsi Gabbard. Jury in the Arbery case got it right. As did during the Rittenhouse case. Jurors had the intelligence and honesty to make the right decision based on evidence, not race or politics. This undermines the woke narrative that Americans are stupid and racist. That woke narrative is really pushed by, like, where I live at in Hollywood and by, like, the academic left. The academic left or progressive activists who are part of them, they only make up, like, 8% of the country. But they're very loud, and they're very concentrated on the West Coast. And then if you think where, like, social media is based at, the Bay Area, Facebook, Twitter. All these companies like Google, Apple, they're all based in the Bay Area. That's why like a lot of things like really turned left in the last 10 years because it's like Bay Area values. Basically, Bay Area values got pushed into like the rest of America by social media. If you really think about it, that's what happened. But yeah, let's look at I'll show y'all the Google Trends. It's really ridiculous how much the Rittenhouse case overshadowed the Ahmaud Arbery one. But I'm gonna show y'all the searches of Rittenhouse compared to Arbery. And happy Thanksgiving to everybody on the East Coast. I see in about 4 minutes it's gonna be 12 on the East Coast. So yeah, happy Thanksgiving on all y'all like on the eastern part of the country. Me being in the Pacific, well, we're gonna get Easter in a couple more hours. But let's compare Rittenhouse to Ahmaud Arbery. Let's compare the amount of interest. As you see, Kyle Rittenhouse just completely dominated the attention from Ahmaud Arbery. And the thing is, like, the media wanted more attention on the Rittenhouse case because it was more divisive. And the thing is, being more divisive means more clicks, means more ad revenue, and basically that's what they ran off of because it sells. I mean, division sells, controversy sells, not stuff like Ahmaud Arbery, where pretty much everybody agreed that those guys didn't. I mean, yeah, those guys murdered Ahmaud Arbery on cold blood. Like, those guys played vigilante. Like, Ahmaud Arbery was just jogging, checking out a house, and they stalked and killed Ahmaud Arbery in cold blood. But as you see, it didn't get the attention that Kyle Rittenhouse had. I just see across the U.S., more people are paying attention to Kyle Rittenhouse's case all around the U.S. than Ahmaud Arbery, even in Georgia. Even in Georgia where Ahmaud Arbery got killed. As you see, yeah, the focus was mainly on Rittenhouse. It was states like Wyoming, Wisconsin, Utah, Vermont. Oh yeah, those are like really like Trumpers, yeah, except for Vermont. Like, yeah, red states. And the only interest in Ahmaud Arbery really was in Georgia. But otherwise, yeah, the mass majority of like attention was on the Kyle Rittenhouse case, especially in Wisconsin. Especially in Wisconsin and other states that surround Wisconsin. But not as much interest in California. And neither the Ahmaud Arbery trial had any interest in California. That's more of a Southern thing. But yeah, it really shows y'all like there just wasn't that much focus on the Ahmaud Arbery case compared to the Kyle Rittenhouse one because it was too cut and dry. It was too obvious, too black and white that what the McMichaels did was completely wrong, and Kyle Rittenhouse is just more controversial because they can sell it on selling on Kyle Rittenhouse being a vigilante across state borders with a rifle and all that. But yeah, if you really looked at it, like he was driven by his mom over there, and the thing is, the rifle was already in Wisconsin. But the thing is, like, I'm not sure if it's. I mean, in California, it would be illegal for a 17-year-old to own a rifle, but it's not in Wisconsin. But yeah. Ah, man, oh man. Alrighty, I'm gonna wrap this stream up. Have a happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Probably won't upload. Maybe I'll upload a short today, but otherwise there won't be no lives, no guests, or no let the soft flow streams or none of that. So to my one viewer, happy Thanksgiving to wherever you are, and